Guys, welcome back to the Cake Lady podcast. I am sitting down with members of Now It's Dark. They are, hang on, I have my little blurb on my phone. If I can find it, damn. I just ate dinner, so I was not prepared. JK, I'm prepared, kind of. I'm just hoping they don't join while I'm trying to do the intro. Well, where did it go? Dang. Okay, well, they are a band based out of Chicago. Jesus. I'm from Illinois and I just could not remember that. I don't know. Okay, they do Evanescence um tribute shows. I don't want to say they're a tribute band. Maybe they are. I don't remember off the top. It was in my blurb and I just I'm having issues. Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to call them an Evanescence tribute band because they have their own music, but they do Evanescence tribute shows. So it's great. That was a really creepy face. I'm so sorry, actually. So yeah, today I will be talking with them. I've met Frost before, the singer. She is super sweet. I meant to get a photo with her and I completely forgot to when I met her. Um, but yeah, they're awesome. They're gonna be here in a couple minutes and then we will discuss stuff. And yeah, I've got like 20 things going around in my mind. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. I had 3 interviews today. I might post them all tomorrow. Hi. Whoop. Hello.
Hey, let me grab
Whoop.
the rest of them. How do I share this? Oh, right there.
It's in grid view, so
What is it?
it's in grid view, so it should be able to show me everyone at once.
Okay, let me see. Do I just copy the link or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully, when I do this, it won't stop the video or kick me out, but. I don't know if you, am I still on?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Let me, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Sent.
Woohoo. Now I just wait for them to join.
Yeah, I'm texting them all just to make sure. They have a tendency to not respond when I need them to.
I get that. I got a new mic, so tell me how it works.
Okay, so far it sounds fine.
I got a new mic, a new computer, new headphones. I've been trying to get everything to work together.
All right. All right, let's send it. Just wait, no.
I refuse to pay.
Okay.
Is it recording actually though? Okay.
Says
Now it's-
recording.
Yeah. Now it's dark. Can you tell me the history on how you guys met? How did you guys like become a band?
So we've known each other for a long time. We played in a bunch of different bands together. Michaela and I actually met through, God, that would have been Bottom Lounge through Underclass. So that's the
Yes.
same night I met Zachariah, who is our drummer. He's also my husband. Chris, I met on Facebook. I don't even know how long ago. And I decided I got really mad at the original scene at one point in time, and I decided to step away for a little bit. And but I missed playing, you know. So I decided I was going to learn to sing. And for some reason, I thought the best way to do that was to create an Evanescence tribute band.
We've
I'm
all
the
had
singing
that thought.
now.
Yeah, so immediate thought, like nothing like slow, like, oh, I'm gonna do acoustic shows or whatever. No, just like dive right into it. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I got Chris for that. And that's kind of how we kind of joined up. And then eventually Michaela came in, and you know, and Zachariah, he's my husband, so he doesn't get a choice.
Like, you're my drummer for life.
Pretty much. So
At
yeah,
least,
and then
I mean, I find the people with relationships, like in the band, they're way less likely to break up, at least.
yeah, I don't know. See, it used to be my rule was not to date in a band, like ever, and I didn't want to either. But I kind of got desperate. I kind of got desperate. I needed a drummer really bad, and he's like
Mhm.
begging me to be in the band because we were doing an all-girl band, Porcelain. So I was
Yes.
trying to find a girl drummer, and I couldn't find one. And
It was like
I got up and
impossible.
we had gigs. I'm like,
I'm a mediocre drummer, but I'm a girl drummer. So
there you go.
Where were you, like,
You're like,
I don't know, how long
now
was
there's
that,
like a
4 years
funk in the
ago?
scene, but
4 years
something
ago,
like
I was a
that.
freshman in high school. I was just starting out the drumming scene.
nice.
It was so
But yeah.
hard. It was just so hard to find somebody.
Oh my God, I remember it was terrible, and we had gigs lined up because I had a
Like,
bunch.
this happened for months too. We were looking, I remember.
And I had like national gigs booked and stuff because I was in the Almas and you know whatever. So we were like hitting the ground running with no drummer or anything. So
And
But
that
yeah,
was the
and then,
first time I had ever been in a band.
that's
So
right,
when
that's
Frost
right.
was like, we have gigs coming up like in 2 weeks, and I was like, you know, I wasn't a professional guitar player. I play bass now for her band, but yeah, like I did get rhythm guitar pretty much for that one, and it like lit a fire under me and was like, all right, I have to get decent in like just a couple weeks because we had back-to-back shows, and that just blew me away. How busy she had me, right? Just hitting the ground running. It was great.
Did
kinda
you
my
guys
thing.
ever consider like posting ads for other musicians, like on Craigslist? I've heard a couple bands that did that, but then they also had like extreme horror stories. And I was like, maybe if we had that thought, but I mean, we're women, so
Right.
Oh, for
Well, and
sure.
that was the problem too. It's because like we were trying to do the all girl thing, and like so we would post looking for like an all girl drummer or whatever, and then we would get nothing but hate saying that we were sexist and all this other shit.
It's like that's just the vibe we were going for. Like nothing against men drummers.
No, it wasn't. It was just we wanted a gimmick. That was really it. We thought it would
Yeah.
be cool, and everybody ripped us to shreds on every single one of our posts. We would get like 100+ comments of people just tearing us. To
What's wrong with
at least you
guys?
got interaction.
It's true.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did. People knew about us, but not in a good way. So, but yeah. But
How
then,
did you
so for now,
guys-
it's yeah.
How did you guys settle on the name? Now it's dark. That's like a very unconventional name.
That's a Frost question.
This is a funny one. Okay, so there's this movie called Blue Velvet, and my husband loves this movie. Right, it's his favorite movie to show people that he just meets, like for the first time. Right, so like if he just meets someone and they come over to our house, we're watching that movie. It is the most what the fuck movie you will ever watch. But
Yeah.
in the movie,
It's
the
weird.
main character, he keeps
That's good
saying now it's dark, like throughout the whole scene, throughout the whole movie. So it freaked one of our friends out really bad. And we thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I don't know why. I was completely sober. Everybody else was on something. So maybe that had something to do with it. But we just kept repeating the line to us. We'd be like, now it's dark, all the time throughout the day and whatever. So when it came time to name the band, I'm like, it has to be this. Like,
Just
so
has to.
it has to. So we kind of did that. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'll take the apostrophe out of it to make people kind of confused a little. So,
Have you ever
The
gotten
grammar
messages
police
that
came
are
around.
just like, yeah, grammar policing it?
oh, everybody
Yeah.
does. And I love it because I know it's wrong, but I don't care.
I literally have never noticed. So
I know, right? Some people don't notice, but other people are like, you're missing an apostrophe. Like my guitarist, Chris, like he hates it. It drives him nuts that there's
Yeah.
no apostrophe.
I think it's bad that
like,
I'm like
good.
an English minor and I did not notice that.
No,
Um,
but yeah, no, so yeah.
yeah. Who or what would you say is like your biggest inspiration or like influence in your music?
For me, I love Adam from 3 Days Grace and Saint Asonia. He is my guy. He's the one who inspired me to start writing music, pick up the guitar and then bass
Heck
and
yeah.
then vocals.
I get that.
Evanescence is obviously another big one, but Adam is like the guy for me.
Michaela.
I would say for me, it's I grew up around music. My dad's a musician, and I've been around it since I was in diapers. You know what I mean? And he also plays bass and he sings as well. But my musical influences growing up were like the Beatles and the Indigo Girls. It's like two very opposite sides of the spectrum of like what we are playing now. But my modern influences have to be like Nirvana and Tool, honestly.
All the classics.
Yes.
I've only been playing instruments since like 5th grade, but that's also because like, they push you to do it, of course,
Oh,
where
yeah,
I was at.
I get you.
But then like
I get
the only reason I decided to keep playing music was because I have a twin. Her and I just like click when we do stuff together. So we've always just been playing together.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had like a musical family. I'm like the only one. I have an aunt, like a great aunt, who's a professor of music for like church music and stuff. And then like there's nobody else in the family does
Yeah.
anything.
Like my brother.
I don't know.
Yeah, my brother went weird. He plays saxophone, but he does jazz saxophone. So my
cool,
sister and
though.
I are always just like, yeah, you can't. No.
No.
It don't meld.
You could do some of that like hybrid, metal stuff or whatever. What
Yeah.
is it? The folk
yeah, but
stuff
then
has,
you gotta
like,
figure out how to
flutes and
write
stuff
it. And music theory has never
Well,
been
yeah,
my
that's-
forte.
Fair, same.
Do you guys have any like upcoming releases you're like you're working on?
Yes, actually. We are going to have another single coming out on August 18th. It is called Stability. We just had a big, well, I call it a war, internet war. Me and Chris and so
Oh,
me
yeah,
and
for the,
Zachariah
like,
and
cover
Chris and
art?
Michaela were fighting over it. Yeah, for the cover art. So we're gonna announce the winners tomorrow, and then we're gonna do a live stream to pick the winner of the contest and everything on Sunday. But we do have an album coming out. I just finished vocals on it literally 2 days ago, and we're going to wrap it next Thursday, or this Thursday, I guess. Today's Friday.
Yeah, this coming Thursday.
And it will be coming out. Yeah, it'll be coming out in October. I can't
Nice.
release the date just yet because we have a show that we're going to announce, and it hasn't been announced yet.
Ooh.
So,
Is it like
yeah, we have
a
a full album
release
coming.
party show?
yeah, it'll be a release
Yes.
party.
You guys should get a cake.
I mean, hey, come on by. But yeah, so we'll have that. And then after that, we're gonna kind of, I don't know, we'll see. We've got some other stuff that we can work on release-wise. We're gonna do a cover of In Dreams by Roy Orbison, which is from the movie Blue Velvet. So I figure we'll probably release that probably in the winter. We're still kind of working on it and getting the kinks out for it. But yeah, we got a lot coming up.
Woo, busy years. I love that.
Nice busy schedule.
Yeah. So like when you guys started out as a band, did you guys find like it was easy to connect like in the music process wise, or was it harder to like agree on stuff?
So so most of the songs I had hired a buddy of mine actually to help me write. This was before kind of Now It's Dark actually was Now It's Dark. We had talked about being, an original band, like me and Michaela, me and Chris or whatever. And, like the timing just never worked. So I got fed up and I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna write it, right? I'm just gonna start writing. So it was kind of cool that way because I got a lot of like outside feedback and stuff. Working with his name's David Wolak. He just got nominated for a Grammy actually, which is really cool. So he helped me on the guitar because I can't play guitar to save my life. I tried. Bass and vocals, that's it. But and then my buddy Marco Obaya did the production and the recording and everything. So it was actually really cool, and we did it mainly through COVID, so it was kind of a lot of just going back and forth, through the internet. Like we didn't even meet up a whole lot. So that part was pretty easy. And then Chris came into the mix. And me and Chris, we either agree on everything or we're warring. Like there's no in between. And as you can see with the album art, so that part's fun, but I think it adds like a lot to the band, It's not just one person getting their way all the time. I don't know, everybody's got kind of their own style, and it definitely adds to the music.
Yeah.
Even though it was written, in large part by me, I think everybody's kind of made it their own at this point, which has been really cool. And I'm excited to do like more writing with, these people.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys like between you two, I know the music genre like varies for what you like. Does that vary throughout like the rest of the band too?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Chris does everything. But he loves,
He's a
like
Chris,
Ice Nine
so.
Kills. Yeah. He's all over the place. He likes the heavier stuff for the most part. Like me and him kind of have a similar background with metal. Zachariah is all over the place. He loves like the older stuff. Like he loves Led Zeppelin and all that stuff. Pink Floyd has been his kick lately. So
You can't forget about Tad.
and Tad, yes. I'm sorry, I forgot about Tad.
Can't forget about Tad.
God.
So do you guys find
Yeah.
that like the different music genres help you like in the writing process?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, every single one of our songs kind of is a little different. But they all work together. But we have like heavier songs, we have lighter songs, we have punkier songs. And it's kind of cool though, because I think it kind of keeps people on their toes. Like they know what to expect. Like, hey, it's gonna sound like us, but they don't know exactly what style it's gonna fit into. So I enjoy that a lot. It gives us a lot of variety too. Nothing really sounds the same.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's I like when artists have like songs that don't sound alike, because like I mean you could listen to the same artist for 10 years and like they come out with a new song that sounds the same as the one they put out in 2012, but when they like really tried to build a variety, I think it helps like bring in new fans and like keep the fans interested.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's
Mhm.
important though too. I mean, everybody's going to have their favorites for sure. And a lot of bands get hate when they change up their style and all that. But you know
Yeah.
what? I mean, you're supposed to be evolving, right? As musicians,
Right.
that's the point. Like art is supposed to be freeing and like whatever you want to do in that moment. So, yeah.
There's like really bright lights outside and I have no idea what
Oh,
it
no.
is. Cause now I'm just like, what the heck? Cause it's just sitting there. That's creepy. Okay. I know my roommate's out, so I'm like a little bit like,
Oh, a little jumpy.
yeah.
I get you.
I'm looking through my questions, but I wrote them in cursive because I was trying to be like cute with it, but now I can't read it.
Nice.
Oh, you only have one song on Spotify. Is there a reason for that?
We just were trying to like space everything out, like with
Yeah.
releases and stuff. And you know, it took me a long time to get the vocals done on the album because like I've been working on my voice, right? So it keeps changing on me.
I felt
And
that.
it's so frustrating. It's great that I'm getting better, but it's so frustrating when it changes, you know, because then you got to redo everything. So that's been like the past 3 years of this album is like, oh no, just kidding. She's no longer a soprano. Got to do it again. Oh no, this, you know, and
I
just
felt
like
that.
constantly redoing it. But I think I'm finally at a point where everything sounds consistent enough. But that's kind of why we did the, you know, the one single, and then we're like, okay, we'll see how this one does, and then we're like, we should
Stay
probably really
tuned,
see how
guys. Big things coming.
yeah, exactly. I hate having to say that, but it's true.
I like the hashtag that like Dan started with the like mocking it.
The fake,
It's
yeah.
so
I
funny.
do that all the time. Because everybody gives you so much shit for it. It's like, well, it's true though. We got shit in
Yeah.
the pipeline.
It's not big anymore, I guess. It's just things are coming. Keep
Yeah.
keep a
I
lookout.
mean, I feel like at this point, people kind of know what to expect from me. Like, I don't know. I've been doing this. I've been in the scene for like 10 or so years at this point.
Long
in my
time.
life. So they kind of know what to expect. At
Oh,
least
yeah.
the ones who it's usually going to be something, it's going to happen fast.
Yeah. See, I thought about doing music and then I was like, I don't really want to do it, especially, you know, working as much as I do.
Sure, I get that.
I was like, I have no time for myself.
I get it.
So I was just
And
like, I think podcasting might be easier, and then I could still stay in the music scene. And like, I've
Right.
met a lot of people.
And like,
you
if you
know,
ever get to a point too, you know, where you can do music, you have a ton of connections, right?
exactly.
So,
And then, you know, plus, like, if I build this up enough to where I can make money off of it, I could just quit my jobs, which
dude,
would
that's
be.
the goal.
I'd probably only quit one though because I like my client at my other job too much. He's awesome.
There you go.
Okay, I think I have two more questions.
Okay.
I ask everyone these questions because they're my favorite questions. So, if you could open or headline a show, what living band would you want to be a part of that show? Like, who would be in the lineup?
Saint Asonia.
Yes.
Without missing a beat.
Without a
Of
doubt.
course.
I would lose my mind. Like, I've actually tried to get on bills with them before because I know a couple of the members, not super well, but I know them through, you know, the scene and everything.
Yeah.
And just never happened. But I would probably throw up and not be able to perform.
Honestly, for me, I mean, this would probably never happen, but like a national band, Pearl Jam, just because I can never get to a freaking concert.
Oh yeah.
Their tickets are impossible to get, and I'd be like the only way to be able to see them.
They're like the Taylor Swift of.
Mm-hmm.
They
I
are
forget the
though.
name.
I don't
Yeah.
think they have openers anymore. Like, but hey, never say never, because I mean, shit, we opened for how many bands at this point? I mean, As Now It's Dark, and then Porcelain did. We opened for Trapped before they went crazy.
Yeah, definitely as Porcelain. I feel like we reached that a little bit more. So yeah, you're right. We'll see what happens. But
we did Icon for Hire with Now It's Dark. Like, that was like our second show or third show or something.
You're not like
Icon for
A-list
Hire.
yet,
That
but
was-
you're right there.
we're getting there, you know. I've opened for like Art of Dying and OTEP and stuff like that in the past. So I mean, like, it's possible. It's right place, right time, right, you know, music.
Yeah. Do you ever see like other bands who like you know, they have like one good song that they blow up for and that's all they're known for? Like, do you guys ever see that, and like are
Yeah.
you happy about it, or are you like kind of sad for them that they're only known for that one thing?
I mean, hey, here's the thing: is they may be known for like in the general population, right, for that one
Yeah.
song, but there's always going to be diehard fans, right? And if
absolutely.
you
Oh,
can
yeah.
get that success to where people are going to buy your tickets for one song, hey, more power to you, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you're still relevant, you're still, you know, making money and doing what you love, right? There's going to be other people who love, you know, the rest of the stuff you're doing. So I mean, use it to your advantage. You know?
Yeah. Because like
I feel
have-
like it's definitely a mixed pool on that, depending on who you talk to, for sure. Like, I'm sure
Oh,
they
yeah.
get bored of playing the same song
Oh,
over
sure.
and
Over
over
and over and
again,
over.
but
Well, it's like
you know.
the Evanescence curse, you know. You do a tribute. The only song anybody ever wants to hear is fucking "Bring Me to Life" or "My Immortal." So you got to stick
Yes.
them at the end.
Exactly.
So everybody
Yep.
moves around. I'm sure
Yep.
the actual band absolutely hates those songs at this point.
Oh,
because,
probably, yeah.
I don't want to play
like
them no more.
I have a band that I listen to. I've listened to them for years. I was, they're at the beginning. I'm technically their number one fan. And they blew up for a cover song, and now all they're releasing is cover songs. And I'm like,
Oh.
I'm glad that you blew up, but the fact that you're losing your own music behind other people's music is kind of like the worst thing to see.
I mean, do they make it their own though?
I mean, technically, yeah. But then, like, I mean, it
They make
blew
it their
up
own
and
with a
then it
little
stopped.
better.
And then they've been releasing more covers to like try to get that traction again. And it's always like I keep seeing it and I'm like, guys, just play your songs.
Yeah.
I mean, you throw out one of your like amazing songs on there, which I think they're all amazing. So like you'd probably blow up again.
That's why you gotta be careful with covers, you know?
Yeah. Or like releasing a cover so close to an album release.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's hit or miss. That's
Yeah.
why I don't know. We're putting a cover on our album, but it's more of like there's more of a challenge for me, right? That's
Yeah.
the reason I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to try to blow up or anything on one song, but it was more of a challenge that I want to do. So
I like the musicians that are in it for like, the career and like, the passion, not for the success of it.
Right.
I mean, I want success. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
I'm in it. This is the only thing that I'm good at, or that I think I'm good at. I guess, right? I can't even say that, but
That you're good at for right now.
that I enjoy too. I mean, I work a day job and I've got a decent job. I'm up kind of getting there in the company and stuff, and it's just not my forte.
Yeah.
And it's like you have success in that world, and it doesn't even feel like success. Whereas like me opening for Icon for Hire and like doing these shows and stuff, like it feels like the most amazing thing in the world. And,
Like that's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
It's a bigger deal.
Public acknowledgement. Like the fact that like people are acknowledging that you're doing well.
Yes, and that's cool. So
yeah. Okay. I think I have one more question, and Chris never showed up. So
whatever, Chris. I'm gonna give him shit.
Please do.
I will. I will.
Yeah.
Please do.
Ross knows this. I do cake deliveries for bands. They're free cakes, of course. They're mediocre too at best. So if I did a cake delivery for you guys, do you guys know what flavor you'd want?
Chocolate.
Yeah, probably chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Like chocolate on chocolate or vanilla on chocolate?
Oh, girl, that chocolate on chocolate.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
I like
cake
it.
from Matilda. Like,
Oh yeah,
that's the dream cake right there.
that's the perfect cake.
I like everything, but everybody else is like, pretty, focused.
I met
on
someone
one or two
once
things,
who
so.
didn't like chocolate, and they like. I was like, "What?
Really?
Yeah,
Weird.
it was
I'm not picky.
wild."
That's so weird. Sorry.
I'll eat anything that's bad for me,
Pretty much.
I'm like, "You're here for a short time. Just eat the cake, man."
Just eat the whole cake. Eat the whole cake.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not the
Just
whole
fun.
cake. I mean, I am trying to lose some weight. I'm down about 20 pounds. I got about 30 to go, I think. So, whole cake probably wouldn't be good for that, but
I felt that. But I deliver cake, so I'm kind of around the sweets a lot. And the funny thing is I don't even like cake. It is my least
Really?
favorite kind
Oh
of sweet.
She's like, I'm not a really
Aw.
huge fan, but I make a really mean cake.
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
That was
Like-
like me as a bartender making Bloody Marys. I'm like, I hate these, but I make a really good Bloody Mary.
Well, that's like I don't smoke weed, but I can roll a joint like
Right?
amazing. I don't know
She
why.
really can.
I
Yeah.
haven't rolled a joint in so long. Oh my god.
Can't vouch for
I don't
this.
smoke. I can't smoke. I go insane. So I don't get it.
I can't be around other people when I smoke because I turn into a whole crackhead. And everyone's
That's me
like,
with
"Oh my god."
caffeine. Caffeine fucks me up.
That's caffeine for her, yeah.
Caffeine's
for sure.
the best though.
I know. I'm so sensitive. I'm such a lightweight, like to everything. It's ridiculous. Except CBD. Like I use CBD for anxiety, right? I got off anxiety meds
Yeah.
with it. So now I can literally take like a fistful of gummies that like will put Chris on his ass. And like, that's saying something because he drinks. So they'll put him on his ass and I'll
The
be
best
fine.
thing I see is like everyone my age is like smoking vapes and stuff, and I'm nicotine resistant. So like I'm not even getting like the same type of feeling that they're getting from
Mhm.
it. And they're like, "You want to hit my vape?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess."
Like it
then
just
go
makes me
pick it
cough.
up, but
I
yeah,
hate vapes.
right.
No, thank
I
you.
don't know.
Okay, we're running
I
out
do
of
the
time.
CBD vape when I have panic attacks, but that's about all I do there.
Okay, well, thank you guys for talking to me today. My lamp messed up.
Yeah,
And
thanks for
coming on the
having
For
podcast.
us.
having us.
Yeah, it's always fun to meet people.
Yeah, I wish the other two would have showed up. Gonna have to kick them in the ass, but
I
Women
came.
are better to
Trust
talk
me, I
to.
came for you.
yeah.
Women are mostly better to talk to because I mean, I talked to some male members and they just, I mean, like they'll answer my question like head on, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to get
Mhm.
like
Like you want
Like
to have a
emotion,
conversation, right?
reaction.
I
Yeah.
need you to like
Mhm.
give me a story so I can like bounce off of you. I can't just like ask a question, get an answer. Like it's a it's a
Yeah,
conversation.
like it's
Right. It's a
Right.
give take situation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I got through an interview in like 15 minutes because like he was just giving me nothing. And I was like, this is fun.
It's gonna be hard for you too. Like how do you keep the conversation going? I would like not know what to do.
I like talking, so
Fair.
I mean
Okay.
I talk to myself sometimes because like, sometimes there's just no one there to talk to.
I
And
get it.
it's nice to get like a little repertoire going.
There you
Okay.
go. It's just good practice.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys again. Have a good night because you're in an Illinois time zone. I talked to
You
someone in
too.
Australia earlier, so that was fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Making the rounds. Good for
And
you.
I have no idea when I'm posting this. I've had like 4
That's
interviews
fine.
today, so it might be tomorrow, it might be next week. So,
Okay.
Let us know because we'll push it on our page and whatnot.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll give it a little bump.
I'm going to figure out this new editing app
Yeah.
tonight, so that'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do great.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
You
Bye.
too, dear. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Bye.
To film outros, but today's not that day, I guess. Okay. Thank you guys again for tuning into the Cake Lady podcast. That was Now It's Dark, a couple of the members, and this is their song Polarize out on Spotify and YouTube. And yeah, today's not that day, I guess. Okay. Thank you guys again for tuning into the Cake Lady podcast. That was Now It's Dark, a couple of the members, and this is their song Polarize out on Spotify and YouTube. And yeah, tune in next week for another episode. Tune in Tuesdays for Band of the Week and Wednesdays for Top Songs. Thank you guys again. To film outros, but today's not that day, I guess. Okay. Thank you guys again for tuning into the Cake Lady podcast. That was Now It's Dark, a couple of the members. And this is their song Polarized, out on Spotify and YouTube. And yeah, tune in next week for another episode. Tune in Tuesdays for Band of the Week and Wednesdays for Top Songs. Thank you guys again.